Hello, guys. Welcome to the Banana Experience. This is my guest. What?
Oh, my name?
Yes.
My name is Keith.
Keith.
Keith Ferguson.
Keith Ferguson. Nice.
Yeah, Keith.
So, my very extinguished guest, why don't you explain to them who you are and what you do?
I'm an inventor. Yeah, I've invented the Zumba for rhinoceroses. It's called Roomba.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
All the time I say, I invented the Roomba. You mean the vacuum? No, listen, you know what I think?
What do you think?
If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, swims like a duck, it just might be a goose in disguise. I'm not 100% certain on that.
Okay.
But you know what? Could be.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair with today and how people are,
Yeah, that's what I think, yeah. The Roomba.
So, why is the Roomba an important invention?
Well, you see, rhinoceroses have glutes, too.
Okay.
I don't think people... Shut up. Don't laugh. It's a serious matter. I don't think people understand that rhinoceroses are people, too. I mean, they're not the rhinoceroses. But if they were people, they'd want good glutes.
Okay.
They need Roombas.
Okay.
Which is not a vacuum cleaner anymore.
Okay.
Those are called slave robots.
Okay.
That's what we'll call... Hey, that's what I think, okay?
Okay.
That's what I think. It's also called Grok and ChatGPT, but hey,
okay.
you know what? If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, smells like a duck, it's a duck. Like, that's what I think.
You just said...
Or goose in disguise, too. That's what I think, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I've also invented the anti-asthma pump.
Anti-asthma
It
pump?
gives us asthma instead of takes it away. I don't know why we invented it. I don't know why we already sold 17, but hey, we did. That's what I think,
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're not sure why you invented it, then did you invent it or did you have people invent it for you?
I was like, let's do it. And we're like, okay, we did it.
Okay.
At least that's what I think. Is the earth flat?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what to say anymore.
Well, I mean, it's kind of your fault, I planned out everything I was going to say, all the adventures I was going to bring on the show that I'm still legally licensed by the CIA not to say, and certain things I am allowed to say.
Okay.
I'm not certain if JFK was murdered by Lyndon B. Johnson. I'm not allowed
so
to...
So you a conspiracy theorist?
No. I am the conspiracy theory.
Okay, so what's the theory that follows you?
Oh, all of them. I was there for the moon landing.
Okay.
We were there.
We were there?
At least I was. I don't know about you. Were you there?
No, I wasn't even born.
Okay, well, me and Kubrick, we were sitting there with the planning how the moon landing was gonna look. It was great. Yeah, I was there for JFK's assassination. I was the driver. Actually, no, I was his wife in that situation. People don't understand. I've been around. Okay, Keith Ferguson's in history.
Okay. So why?
I think at
why
least.
did it so? Right now that we've heard about you.
Oh, because it's a fake. It's a lie.
So it's...
But if it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck that talks. Why is the duck talking? I don't know why.
I think they're talking about quacking.
Why is a duck talking?
The duck isn't talking.
He quacks. Then he sounds like a duck. I just say he sounds like a duck, looks like a duck, talks like a duck. That means he's quacking and he's talking. Or maybe he's not even quacking, just a sound. Maybe he has a Boston accent.
You're not saying they're saying right. You just said they're talking.
I'm not saying he's talking.
You just... Okay.
What's wrong with you? Do you need the anti-asthma pump? I made the cardiac arrestor. I made that too. It shocks you in cardiac arrest.
It shocks you into a cardiac arrest?
Yeah, just in case you're like on an embarrassing blind date and you see something stupid, you're like, all right, redo it, and you just like, you die.
But isn't that euthanization?
Well, the youth can use it too if they like. I mean, they could do that.
That euthanization is when you have a doctor kill you.
Okay.
So it's basically like committing suicide, but asking a doctor to
like
do it
Sigmund
for you.
Freud, he did that.
What?
Yeah, he had a ear infection or something with infection tooth. I forgot, and he didn't like it. He had a morphine shot, put him down. That's a true story. I was there too.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't there, but that's a lie. I'm just told to say that.
But
I'm not allowed to say that.
Okay. I'm assuming this goes back to the CIA thing you were talking about.
Well, see, I know who runs the CIA. I'm also not allowed to say that either. But okay. Any other questions? Like I did a lot of great things in my time.
So, what are your accomplishments that you're most proud of?
Oh, the Roomba.
The Roomba. Okay.
We're working on the Hoomba.
The Humba.
Hippo Zumba.
Kind of makes sense.
Hippos have glutes too.
Right.
The Goomba.
Yeah, but Himbo's glutes look pretty good right now.
Wait, you know what? If it looks like a hippo, sounds like a hippo, smells like a hippo, it might be a hornless rhinoceros. We don't know. You know? Yeah.
Wait, what's the Goomba?
The Goomba, Gorilla Zumba.
I don't think they really need it.
I don't think you really need it. You see, elephants start with an
It's
E, so
technically a
it'll be the
compliment.
Eumba.
Yumba.
The Eumba, we can't do that. It's
Yeah,
already
makes
African
sense.
word.
What
The
does it
Eumba
mean?
also, elephants don't need it. I don't know. It's probably something about ducks or something. I don't know. But if we have, yeah. You know what?
So why are you so obsessed with dance and giving dance to animals?
Well, I mean, oh no. I think I was like born. Shut up! It's a good story. I swear.
Okay.
When I was born,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was born dancing. It's very uncomfortable for my mom. I was break dancing and
Okay.
my head all swiveled through.
So you just think you were born to dance?
No, I
literally?
think I was born to teach others how to dance. I think I was trying to teach someone. Probably the doctor.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Did the doctor learn how to dance? After?
No. No, he had 2 right feet.
Oh. I think they're saying it's 2 left feet.
If it looks like a duck, it's 2 right feet.
Okay.
Okay?
So
Easy.
Is anybody in your family dance? Does anybody in your family dance?
I try to teach them. They all have 2 right feet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Is there a possibility that you're just a bad teacher?
There's a possibility that everyone else just looks at dancing, you know?
Okay.
It sounds like a duck.
So does the Roomba actually work for rhinos?
Oh, no, but we saw so many.
So maybe it is that you stink at.
Well, I don't do the video for the sorry, for the Roombas.
Okay.
A rhinoceros does. We just bring a rhinoceros and he does stuff.
So who taught the rhino?
Or we assume it's in their genetics.
Wait, so then they don't need the Roomba if they just genetically know how to dance.
But sometimes it's not in their genetics. I like for the rhino that we pick, we're pretty sure it's in his genetics.
Okay. So does that mean there's like a special classified breed of rhinos that just?
No,
know
we
how to
just
dance?
saw him and like, well, he looks like a dancer, so we like threw him in him.
Oh, you mean he's got like the built of a dancer?
No, he just looks like one.
Okay, which one?
I like the depressed one that cuts herself sometimes.
What?
And we the rhinos do things, you know. And hippos. That's what we're making the Humba.
I thought you were gonna say like Patrick Swayze or something.
Oh, Patrick Swayze, you know. We should make a Pumbaa.
A Pumbaa?
Yeah.
What's a Pumbaa?
Oh, well, it depends who you ask. If you ask me, it's Patrick Swayze Roomba.
Okay.
Zumba. But if you ask Disney, it's a warhog.
Okay.
Pumbaa.
Mm.
I like that answer,
So,
actually.
where do you get this like inspiration?
Ducks.
Okay. Wow.
Well, they run the CIA and I work for them.
I thought you said you weren't allowed to.
I'm allowed now, I guess. I don't know. Ducks, you know, they run everything, personally. I think the president's a duck.
Wow.
Not our president right now, like a president a few years ago.
Oh, well, I was gonna say Donald Duck. That would be pretty funny.
That would have been hilarious. No.
So, which one do you think was a duck?
All of them.
All except for our current president.
No, all of them. So current president and Rutherford B. Hayes. Yeah, except him, that guy. He wasn't a duck.
Okay.
He was a goose in disguise.
As a duck.
As a duck.
Okay.
That's why he got elected.
So, how about everybody that's always been like nominated to run? Are they all ducks?
Mm-mm. Only ducks win the election.
Except for our current president.
Except for current president
So,
and Rutherford.
how do you think we made such a drastic turn? We went from having only ducks to suddenly, to suddenly a person being elected.
You know what? I don't know. And something changed. I guess people got more racist towards ducks.
Okay.
They were like, it's time for a change, you know? And they're like, what about Rutherford B. Hayes? You know, he was a ghost in disguise. We released that. The ducks released that recently. We're cancer culturing him now. But you know what?
But isn't he dead?
Yeah, so we'll see that Roosevelt when we tore down his statue. But you know what? We do things like this. Why? Because we care about our feelings, you know?
Okay. So,
And the Roomba, which is on sale now for your rhinoceroses. For your rhinoceri? Rhinoceri? I have a rhinoceri on my wrist, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my doctor said it's terminal.
Wait, like you're gonna die from it?
Probably. He said there's a chance I might die, chance I will die. There's a good chance I will die.
Oh.
So
How long do you have to live?
What's the day?
The 16th?
I was supposed to be dead a week ago.
Okay.
I'm living good, you know.
Yeah,
Your life's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude. What do you do to like combat that?
No, I had no idea. I just live. I take like 15 pounds of melatonin every night to go to sleep.
Maybe that's the issue, bro.
Maybe you should shut up because it looks like a duck.
Okay, I didn't mean to offend you. I swear.
Well, you did.
I'm sorry.
You know who are fascists and got to be stopped?
Who?
Those guys with the beards in the show.
Duck Dynasty?
Yeah. They made a dynasty of killing my people. The ducks, the presidents.
Are you a duck?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I got to get back onto that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can teach ducks how to
Why
dance.
are you so obsessed with ducks?
Well, why aren't you obsessed with ducks, honestly?
No, I like ducks.
No, answer my question.
I do like
Why
ducks.
aren't you obsessed with
Darren
ducks?
Duck from People in the Big Wide World. I
Well,
like
hold
ducks.
on. Those
I
are like
ducks.
cop-out ducks.
No, they're not. They're ducks.
The ducks?
Did you ask them?
Duck gooses?
Did you ask them what happened to feelings? Did you ask those ducks?
Well, you
if
know
they
what?
felt like
Unless
ducks?
it has to do with our feelings, we don't care.
Okay.
But really?
Sometimes I get that. I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, me too, you know?
So just you just have those moments where it's like your feelings matter more. But sometimes you got to get out of that, you know? Like you got.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
I am not a duck.
Hey, I've heard this theory since you're so into conspiracy theories.
Okay.
That Homer is actually a duck.
Homer?
They're all ducks.
Well, what's Homer?
Simpson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's probably, well.
Oh, well, I heard that, there's a lot of, like, stuff that they say and then suddenly comes true. Like, so.
I don't know what you're talking about personally. I don't consult with The Simpsons.
You don't?
No.
So they have nothing to do with the CIA, the conspiracy theories? False?
Oh, they do. I just don't have anything to do with it.
Oh, okay. But are they possibly ducks?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not denying it.
All right. That makes perfect sense. Okay. That makes logical sense to me.
Except Ned Flanders. We don't know what he is. He's probably a goose.
So, regarding ducks. So we're on this train of thought.
Okay.
Why are there so many different colored ducks?
Next question.
Yeah.
I pass.
You can pass on that question?
Pass. Can I get a vowel? You know, like, I don't care. I don't care with this question. Why are there so many colored ducks? I don't know. Why are you humans colored differently?
I don't.
You got bread?
Melanin. No, I
Okay.
don't.
I got... It's okay. Is it hot in here?
Not really.
Okay.
Are you a duck?
No. Let's quack that, but I don't know why you think that. No.
Okay. So, I feel like you've given us a great insight to you.
I do.
Who you
I
are.
do. Yeah.
This was a interesting episode.
I think it was. Yeah.
Hopefully entertaining.
Oh, yeah. The Roomba, definitely.
The Roomba, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Oomba and the Goomba and the Pumbaa.
The Pumbaa. Yeah, the Pumbaa. Got about that. Yeah.
Oh,
The
and
Patrick
your
Swayze was
anti-asthma thing.
I was there.
With what?
The ducks.
What ducks?
The anti-asthma thing. That was their idea, honestly.
Oh, it was the ducks' idea.
No.
No?
You're not listening to a word I said this entire time.
Confused.
We've been talking
I'm confused.
for like
I
6
swear.
minutes.
I swear I'm very confused.
I swear you're confused too. You're confusing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Let me
ahead.
explain it real quick.
Uh,
Ducks invented the planet.
okay.
They built a Death Star and left.
Okay.
That's why there's no more ducks on the planet.
But there are.
Those are gooses in the skies.
Okay. Why do the gooses strive to disguise themselves as ducks?
Because they wanted to be better than what they are. Why do monkeys dress up as humans?
Monkeys don't.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
why
that's
does
not
Donkey
what-
Kong? Why does Donkey Kong wear a tie? Diddy Kong wears a shirt and a hat. Dixie Kong wears a hat. Curious George is naked and he's proud of it.
Yeah, that's kind
doesn't
of
have a
counter
tail.
to your argument.
Exactly. Some monkeys understand that they're worthless, and other monkeys understand that they need
But
clothes.
they just like clothes. That doesn't mean they're trying to be human.
It does actually if they hang out with humans.
But they beat up Mario.
Well, they also. Well, Pauline is Dog, the gooses want to be ducks. I don't know, but I know, you know?
Sure. I
Okay.
think I get that.
I understand.
All right.
What we talking about?
Thank you for being on the show today.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Great show. Thank you so much. I may or may not ask you to come back.
Okay. That's good for me. Quack.
Say quack. Oh, just a just a little bit. Right here.
Okay, yeah.
Because I put the tail.
You want to like half and half, right?
I'm not gonna be. Depending on if I can, I will try. What I might have to do is what I do with our shorts. I'll just cut it and on you.
Probably not gonna wear these headphones. All right. that was
quack.
that was quackers. Woo, man, that was good.
Oh my God.
Oh man, thanks for watching.